So let us first talk about liberalization. We all know that earlier a very protective policy, a very restrictive policy was adopted by the government, where production could be done only in limited capacity. You needed permission from the government. There were licenses that were required. All that was removed when liberalization took place. The government interference was reduced to a minimum. You no longer needed approval. You just needed to submit a memorandum if you wanted to expand. And all these efforts that were brought in to reduce the government interference or restrictions is liberalization. It can be explained with the help of a French economic term, that is laissez-faire, which means no government intervention. So liberalization is less government interference or relaxation of government restrictions. Privatization, on the other hand, means transfer of assets from public to private ownership. It is not selling of asset but transfer of asset when the government thinks that private sector can handle or perform better in a sector, then that is transferred to the private sector. But the overall holding, or the government keeps an eye on all the functionings that are going on, but they transfer it to be handled by the private ownership or private sector. How do they transfer it? They transfer it through franchising, leasing, contracting, or divestiture. Franchising, they give the right to some other firms also to carry on the business. Like railways, it is a public sector, but you can come across agencies or agents who can book a railway ticket for you and give it to you for a certain extra amount of money. So they have franchised that this service can also be provided through private sector. Either you can go to a railway station and get it booked, or you can get it booked through agencies. So they lend out the franchisee services to the other sector. Leasing, similarly, leasing is like giving it to a private sector for a fixed period of time. For example, and you must have heard of coal allocation. The coal mines, they are leased out for a definite period of time where the private sector carries on its activity and they incur profits. They earn profits through it. On a contract basis also, the government gives it on a basis of contract for a fixed period of time. Or divestiture is when there is a subsidiary which they think they cannot run properly or which is incurring losses and think they are not doing justice to it, then they sell that stake to another private sector. It is similar to disinvestment. For privatization to happen, it is very important that liberalization and deregulation are a prerequisite of it. We should have a liberal economy. The government interference should not be there. There is no point of transferring it to private sector when the government interference is there. You need to give them an open environment to work and function. So liberalization and deregulation are a prerequisite for privatization. And similarly, capital market should also be very strong because private players need money. It is not that they have lots of money to invest. They need to borrow. So for that purpose, capital market should also be, and finance market should also be very well developed. Now, disinvestment means selling of a public investment to a private entrepreneur. So disinvestment is when you sell it to a private player. This is the basic difference between the three terms. Privatization is where the government still has a holding over it, and whereas disinvestment is when they sell it to a private person. Privatization in India mostly takes place in the form of disinvestment only.